Imagine a city in America, a vibrant hub for freedom and expression, suddenly finding itself under the shadow of a foreign power. That's the chilling reality facing a growing number of American cities, as China's reach extends beyond its borders, infiltrating communities and silencing dissent. This is not about espionage or military aggression. It's about a more insidious form of control, a cultural and political campaign designed to suppress dissent and reshape the very fabric of American society. Take the case of a quiet university town in the heartland of America. This place, once a beacon of academic freedom, has become the target of a chilling campaign of intimidation and censorship. It all started with a group of students who dared to speak out against China's human rights abuses. They organized peaceful protests, shared their concerns on social media, and sought to raise awareness about the plight of Uyghurs and other minorities. But their peaceful activism was met with swift and brutal retaliation. Chinese government agents, operating under the guise of cultural exchange programs, infiltrated the university, targeting students, faculty, and anyone deemed a threat to their narrative. They used sophisticated surveillance techniques, employed online trolls to spread disinformation, and threatened those who dared to speak out. The students, once fearless advocates for justice, found themselves silenced, their voices drowned out by a tide of fear and intimidation. The chilling reality is that this isn't an isolated incident. Similar tactics have been employed in other American cities, targeting not just universities, but also businesses, community organizations, and even individual citizens. It's a concerted effort to silence any criticism of the Chinese government, regardless of its legitimacy. The consequences of this insidious campaign are profound. It erodes the very foundations of American democracy, chipping away at freedom of speech, academic freedom, and the right to dissent. It creates a climate of fear and self-censorship where individuals are afraid to express their views for fear of retribution. The implications extend beyond individual freedoms. China's growing influence poses a serious threat to American national security. By infiltrating our institutions and silencing dissent, it weakens our ability to challenge its aggressive foreign policy, its human rights violations, and its attempts to reshape the global order. The question is, how do we fight back? How do we protect our freedoms and our way of life from this insidious threat? The answer lies in vigilance, transparency, and a renewed commitment to democratic values. We need to expose the tactics of the Chinese government, hold them accountable for their actions, and support those who are targeted for speaking out. We need to strengthen our institutions, defend academic freedom, and resist efforts to silence dissent. The struggle for freedom is never easy, but we must not be deterred. The future of our democracy, the future of our way of life, depends on our willingness to stand up for our values and resist the encroaching shadow of authoritarianism. This is not just about one city, one university, or one group of students. It's about the future of America and the future of the world. The fight for freedom is a global fight, and it begins right here in our own communities.